this is very likely to provide housing for folks who want to enjoy the great school in the neighborhood and want to enjoy the amenities. The park is very nearby. It's a really great place to live. It's right near downtown. And as a city, we are growing. I mean, I live on a block that has lots of mix of single family homes and buildings about this scale, and it's a lovely place to live. I've never been bothered by having buildings about this size across the street from my house.
I guess I'm on the fence, so hearing the different discussion is useful. I really appreciate and put a lot of weight in what the Planning Commission has done and what staff recommendations are, but I've also been trying to listen carefully to the neighborhood. So the more you guys can persuade me of your viewpoints in the next few minutes, I appreciate it.
Councilmember Goodman?
I'm not going to try to attempt to persuade Councilmember Gordon of anything. I'm just going to state kind of how I view it. I totally respect that there are a lot of people who love to live in neighborhoods that have single family homes and fourplexes and duplexes and 4-story buildings. I'm not one of them. I chose to live where I live because of the single family nature. And I don't think that there's any reason to suggest that people who have that point of view aren't progressive or interested in building a good city. This is why they moved to this neighborhood.
I first have to say this change is hard. I live in a single family neighborhood where the transit corridors are starting to bump up. And what I hear from my neighbors is we want, more diversity of businesses. We want a lot of things that our low density will not allow. And so it's really a matter of all of us and where I live and other parts of the city, understanding that balance, that you can't have one without the other.
And I understand that there's an attempt, not by anyone on this dais, to get rid of all the small area plans and upzone the entire city. And this is probably fortuitous of things to come.